and welcome to this month's collaboration video.
Hello!
This month's collaboration video is entitled
Top 5 Unexpected Things That Happened Whilst Camping. This month's video is part of a collaboration between us and a number of other YouTube creators. I'm sure they would appreciate a watch of their videos as well, and the easiest way to find those videos is going to be in the playlist, which we'll stick at the end of the video up here somewhere, or there'll be links in the description below.
You might find a bit of a running theme to this month's video. First person to spot it, put it in the comments. You get it's just guessing what the running theme is.
A bit of a clue, it's not so much running. So incident number 1. In the olden days, we used to have a trailer tent. We went out for a walk.
When I say we went for a walk, it was a right old yomp. Pete got us lost. We ended up trailing along loads of fields. I stood in a cow pat with my trainer on. I wasn't in the best of moods by this time. And then I spotted an electric fence. Once I spotted the electric fence, I was just paranoid that I was going to fall into it. Thought I was toppling, so I hurled myself over in the opposite direction and landed in a pile of brambles. I had a lovely scag all the way up the back of my leg. Had to walk home without stinging, and a nice trickle of blood down my leg.
But you never touched the electric fence, Brer Rabbit.
Very true. Incident number 2.
This involves caravanning. Now, it's a good thing to check you're properly hitched before pulling off. So we were on holiday in Cornwall last year. We're doing all the pre-checks, got everything supposedly hitched up.
We even checked the lights, didn't we? Checked
the
lights were working.
on. Yeah, all good. Apart from pull off, and the caravan felt rather light.
I, however, was absolutely panicking, going, "Oh my God, the caravan's fallen off!" Yeah, it'd come off the tow hitch.
Yeah. Fortunately, it was a fairly low-speed thing.
And it was on grass.
It was on grass. It was very soft grass. It was rather a slow motion. The tow hitch just drooped nicely onto the grass, and as Kaz was busy screaming and carrying on outside, my natural instinct was just to hit the brake pedal, and we'd only travelled about probably 30 centimetres or so. Yeah,
it was only tiny. To me, it was like a complete nightmare. He's driving off, the caravan's fallen off the tow hitch. What are we going to do? Panic.
And now we have a group of 3 recent incidents. These all happened in 2022.
In fact, they happened nearly week after week. Incident number 3. This was at our recent trip to Tintern Abbey. Now, having walked across a really wobbly bridge, which was quite scary, so scary in fact that poor Dottie had actually led down flat to the planks and refused point blank to move, and I had to carry her. Walked over, walked back, popped Dottie back on the ground. So I'm holding Dottie. I did have my phone in my other hand. I hasten to add I wasn't using it, I wasn't looking at it, I was just holding it. And I take a couple of steps and I go over on my ankle. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, what happened next?
She managed to perform a perfect stunt roll. Now, I thought that there was going to be blood all over the place. I went over to help her up and check out for any wounds, the elbow, the knee, anything like that. And just this, one-time special offer, no puncture of the skin.
Yes, but here's a picture of what my ankle and my thigh looked like the next day. Incident number 4. This happened on a recent trip to the New Forest.
We were at Hermanfest in the New Forest, and right in front of our van there was a lovely little pathway we were using to go and fill up water, empty wastewater, take a walk to the shop. All of these lovely kinds of things.
It was like a cut through, wasn't it, rather than having to go all the way round?
Correct,
but it was a well-worn cut through.
Yes. So we've been all the way to the shop, all the way back, probably within about 5 meters of the front end of the van. And I hear, ow, ow, ow. Oh no, what's happened now? So we get Kaz back to the van. We sit her down in one of the chairs outside. And then what happened?
Well, I suppose it's my own fault for wearing Crocs. Love them or hate them. I took my shoe off and I just kind of held my foot out to Pete. I knew there was going to be blood, and I don't do well with blood, so I just had my head tipped back and I asked Pete to have a look, and apparently my croc was full of blood. There was blood all over my foot, and all I could do was just go, "Can you go and get Sue, please?" Because Sue from Posh Cats is a nurse, and I just knew that I needed some medical attention.
Yes, the whole bowl of the bottom of the shoe was actually, solid red. There was not a visible piece of white sole left. It was all red. So I thought at this stage, we must have nicked an artery or something.
All I'd done was stood on, well, we guess I'd stood on a thorn. Straight in, straight out. All healed up now though.
A quick trip to Southampton A&E and all was fine.
Incident number 5. This took place at Minehead Camping and Caravan Club. Please notice that I managed to get the club's name the right way round for the first time ever.
We know Kaz is a little bit accident prone, so I don't know what I was thinking letting her loose in the kitchen with knives.
So it was lunchtime and I was getting all the ingredients out to make a cheese sandwich. I wanted the vegetable knife because it's quite sharp. All the knives in the campervan are quite new and obviously only get used when we're out in the campervan, so they're still quite new.
And pointy.
Pointy. The ones that are too long or just don't fit in the regular cutlery tray in the campervan are stored in a plastic box, and normally the handle is facing outwards. I don't know how I managed to actually even cut my finger, but I put my hand in the box to get a knife and the edge of the knife just went straight into my finger. I knew there was going to be blood, so I just put my hand in the air and I go, Pete, it hurts, ow, 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 Pete, it hurts, quick, quick, quick.
There was only a little bit of blood this time. It wasn't that bad compared with the foot and thorn incident.
No, I mean, for the little cut actually that it left, it went from stinging to throbbing, and that lasted most of the day. When I did my foot, that didn't particularly hurt much after I'd done it, because obviously I wasn't walking on it. And when I fell over, my ankle didn't hurt too much because I wasn't walking on it, but this finger, God, yeah, it hurt for the rest of the day.
The last 2 incidents that we've mentioned will be available in videos that will be out shortly.
If you want to laugh at my expense, then give them a view. So if anyone can spot the running theme throughout this video,
Or the crawling.
or the hopping, and who it involves, and the items it involves,
Pop us a comment down below.
that's it for another month.
Apart from this bonus content.
Now Kaz has just had another little clumsy moment. It's not what it looks like. She spilt her drink. But it looks rather more serious than that. Poor Kaz.
So thank you very much for watching this month's collaboration video. Once again, we'd like to ask you to please have a look at the other creators' videos in this month's playlist. There'll be a card at the end of the video up there somewhere, and there'll be links to the playlist in the description below.
Bye.
Bye!